Oh, hello. Hello and welcome to the Jason May Draw Clubhouse. Tonight I am alone. My co-host Chris Gugliotti is on vacation. Whoa, why is it making extra noises now? Hello, those of you who are, here all the time. We are about to start the show. For those of you who have never here, we are a streaming show. We draw pictures. The audience participates. We have a nice weekly theme. The two of us sit down and draw pictures. Tonight you'll just be drawing with me, but that's okay. I'll be drawing with you guys. I am a little distracted by my other video screen here because I am trying to juggle a few things. I'm keeping an eye on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube tonight, so forgive me if I look up here a lot, checking to see what people say, like John Dahl just said hi. Hello, John Dahl. Hello, everyone. Todd Moniz is here. I'm sure a few of you will shuffle in the next few minutes. If you haven't been here before, we have a little pipe that's right over here. That's for donations. People who have been giving us donations for the past few months, we greatly appreciate it. It's kind of helped us keep going. The chatting, the showing up, the sharing, the commenting, all of that is keeping us going, especially me when I am dealing with all of this crazy technological stuff. Tonight I have not had any technical problems. Fingers crossed. Let's keep it that way. Since I am alone, let's just head over to the Jason May close-up. Hello, I'm bigger now. Pipe's up there if you guys want to drop any tips in. There is a link in the description if you have not seen that before. Huge thanks to people like John Dahl, Jeff Jakes, Ryan Smikas, and the Foy family for dropping some coins up in that wonderful pipe. They fall out, by the way. Also, if you like and subscribe, sometimes things pop out of there which are fun. Subscribing gets a little submarine falling out of there. Yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I got like 10 new followers on YouTube, which is awesome. Oh, we just got something happening up there. If you can right now, take a minute and share this on Facebook or on, I don't know if you can share stuff on Twitch. I'm new to Twitch. I want to look over at Chris, but he's not here today, so I have to look at you. You guys can tell me. So, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're new here, get on it. If you need to sit and wonder, that's fine too. You can subscribe later. It's not super important to do it right this second. But, we are coming along pretty well. Facebook, we got a bunch of new likes this week too, which was awesome. Hello, Jeff Jakes is here. Let me try and see if I can see the Facebook comments. No Facebook commenting happening right now as far as I can see. And let's get started. So, usually we do the doubler, but since Chris is not here, I'm not going to start the doubler. If you guys have any suggestions as I go through here, other than seeming like a Bob Ross style drawing show, which is what happened the last time I did a solo show, at least in my opinion, it felt that way. We had our happy little trees, etc. Oh my gosh, John Dahl's already donating. The correct amount this time, only once. I don't have to do a refund. That's excellent. I appreciate it, regardless of whether I have to refund an accidental second donation, which happened last week. Thank you, John. We appreciate that. That's super awesome. Well, I appreciate it because, Chris is not here. So if you guys want to give him a hard time, don't tell him I told you this, but you have my permission. So I'm going to do a little bit of sketching right now, since we're not doing the doubler. But first, I am going to announce our theme this week. And our theme was suggested by a audience participant who has been here a couple times. I believe her dad does most of her commenting, kind of like John Dahl. And our theme of the week is...
Theme of
Thrones.
the week.
So we can do this, right? Everybody dancing? I know, we got the dance music rolling. So So start thinking about thrones. I'm going to doodle a little bit while you guys start thinking about thrones and what direction you want thrones to go in. I'll fire up the ticker here so that when Jim Dixon shows up later, hopefully he does, he'll be able to see, is it this direction? He'll be able to see that the, I hope I wrote thrones in it. I knew you'd say toilets, John. I knew it. Let's just get that out of the way now. We're not doing toilets. We're not doing toilets. Whoa! Something just fell out of the sky. I think that was the donation. That was crazy. It's kind of fun having it up there. I get to look at it. That was awesome. Throne of Thorns! Is that a thing? Is that like Crown of Thorns? Anyway, I'm gonna doodle. I'm gonna doodle while we spitball here. So we got Throne of Thorns. Sure, we can think of some other things. I always end up drawing various, I want to say shapes, but they're not shapes. They're forms. Forms have 3 dimensions. Shapes have 1. But you could take a 1-dimensional shape and make it 3-dimensional by adding contour lines or shading. Now I'm getting Bob Rossi. But yeah, here's some mash over some of these guys. What do we got rolling? Constructed of old and broken skateboards, snowboards, and surf. Todd knows me oh so well. If you've watched the show before, you know that I am an avid surfer, skateboarder, and snowboarder. A Fiat throne. Yeah, a throne that you have to fix all the time that has bad electronics. That sounds good. Sounds good. I wonder if we should do like a sci-fi throne or a fantasy throne or now we got a car and surf throne. We got a second for the surf throne idea. Okay. Let's expand upon the surf throne then, if we're going to do a surf throne. What would that look like? What would be on it? Why would you have a surf throne? I guess you might be the king of surf or the queen of surf. I don't know. You guys tell me. I wish I had like a squirrel or something to put on my shoulder like Bob Ross used to do. We could talk about it. I could get my kid's gecko, put it on my shoulder while I draw. That'd be sweet. I did have a few animal encounters this week. I had a tree frog in my outdoor shower when I got back from the beach today. And I posted a picture of that in my story on Instagram. You can see my Instagram info right there if you want to check it out, Jason Mayard. King of the Beach, John Dahl says. Let me double check that we don't have any chatting going on Facebook. I also have my part-time job right now. I'm doing a lot of beach stuff. I'm working for the beach because I was a lifeguard this summer. And I was able to start working a bit on the beach and at a couple beaches. We had a leatherback turtle this week. It must have been almost 1,000 pounds that unfortunately died and ended up on our beach. But there's a picture of that on my Instagram story as well. If you guys want to go check it out, if you're not following me yet, go for it. So I'm just drawing this little house right now. So a surf throne, king of the beach. What's it going to look like? Talk to me. I know Jeff Jakes is on here. Todd Moniz started this thing. He can throw in a couple more suggestions. Maybe Bree has something to say about this. I don't know. Snake throne. Oh, the Foys come in with snake throne. Snake throne. That's making me think of like Conan the Barbarian. Or He-Man with what was actually everybody had snakes. G.I. Joe had Serpentor. Bree wants you to throw a throne idea out for her. I can't do that. My audience members throw that out. Oh, a subscriber just landed. Hello, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. G.I. Joe had Serpentor. I wish Chris was here to talk about this. So we had G.I. Joe as Serpentor. I'm sure Todd remembers this. All right, I'm gonna work a snake into the throne. Raiders, like Raiders of the Lost Ark with the snakes. I hate snakes. Yeah, Ron's here, man. That's awesome. This is a throwback. I love it. I'm glad that some old digital webbing folks have been popping up in here. That excites me. I miss digital webbing a lot. All right, let's get rolling on a throne. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna flesh out, and I guess I'll make it just kind of come out towards us, maybe. Sort of just like a one-point perspective style throne. If we could do that. Let's see. Got some arms. Maybe they come in kind of like that. We'll make them a little more exciting than just rectangles. How about that? This is some sort of cushion. Maybe it's not a cushion, maybe it's hard, maybe it's made of certain objects that I won't say, because I'll let you guys decide. Maybe somewhere to sit. Maybe something's going on down here. If you guys have ideas, throw them out. Ron said some tikis, so maybe some tiki heads, because tiki heads are awesome. Should we do the tiki head up top, or maybe on the arms? Digital webbing is still there. People are still chiming in there. Should I be on there? Should I be on there again? I didn't know. I stopped getting my my annual birthday message via email from digital webbing, which was a little upsetting. So many moons ago, I used to be very active on a forum called Digital Webbing, which was awesome, and there was awesome people there. I met a lot of people there. Yeah, it's been pretty cool that you know, some people I've stayed in contact with for a very long time. I haven't been on there in a very long time, obviously, after that last comment. But yeah, awesome forum. If you like comics and stuff, and if it's still rolling, I mean, just, I guess, go check it out. I might need to hop back on there. I remember they started a Facebook page for a while, but that may have gone south, because I remember going back there at one point, and people had changed it or something, or decided not to do it anymore. Distort. Alright, this is kind of looking like a cat throne. You guys gotta help me. I'm counting on you. Oh, you assume it's still there? You haven't been there either. Alright. Alright. Now you're just getting me excited. And then taking it all away. Alright, here's where I'm at. We have a basic throne. It's gotta get better than this. I'm gonna bring in the tiki heads on my own in a second. I'm gonna decide where they go if no one wants to tell me. Which is fine. I can handle it. I do this for a living sometimes, depending on how the economy's doing, and if we have horrible viruses going through, and the comic industry isn't in turmoil, which it is right now. But, I mean, at least... Do I have my thing? At least you guys have this to look forward to, because I did do this during my COVID time. I still haven't gone through it. I gotta go through the proof and do a bunch of corrections and get a PDF ready for the printer. And then I think I'm gonna take pre-orders. I still have to put together an idea list for that. So I don't know how long we'll go for tonight. Usually it's about an hour. I'll probably keep it around an hour. And then after that, I'm gonna make one mad and one happy. We'll see how complicated this throne gets. If it's too complicated, what I'll do is do a video afterwards of me coloring it. Because I think, after thinking about the tiki heads and everything, I'm getting ideas. And some of the ideas that I'm getting for coloring will probably take a little while. They'll both both have these little belts. And he's gonna have a round head. Let's see if anybody's saying like Castle Throne of Bones. Jeff, I think you're behind. Thrown for a loop. John Dahl, you've got a pun competitor going here. Get to sit upon once tail stalls are achieved. Thank you, Todd. I told Todd today that I wanted to learn tail stalls on my mini ramp. I cannot do them on my own ramp. I would like that to change this year. That was actually supposed to happen the year that I turned 40. However, I got hurt. And that didn't happen. But this year, by golly, it's gonna happen. Throwing throne. That sounds crazy. Ron, you've already gone down the surf beach throw. We need some bamboo in here, I think. You guys want some bamboo? You did already make the toilet joke, John. We know. We know. Actually, maybe some bamboo. You know, the tiki and the bamboo are making me think of DJ Kaufman, another old digital webbing alum. He does some interesting stuff. Not 100% positive what he's doing on his own right now, but he did have a tiki book, which I do not believe was all ages, so keep that in mind if you're going to go check it out. Alright, kind of like the direction this is going. So we got some bamboo kicking, got some tiki guys, got these surfboard looking things. They're almost like cat ears, but actually they're kind of like leaves. Uh-oh, they just became leaves. So I'm trying to hold up for the lag a little bit. I know that YouTube lags a little bit. Twitch, I guess, has the least lag. If you do use Twitch and you like Twitch, make sure you subscribe on Twitch. It takes 24 hours before you can start chatting with us, or me, on Twitch. And if you haven't been on there for 24 hours yet, then you are not able to chat on there. Change cat ears into surfboards, says Jeff. I did think about that, because that was my idea when I first started drawing them. I can go from leaves back to boards. That's not a problem. Dun, 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 dun. Let me check my show notes and see what else is going on this week for me. What's going on with you guys? Anything exciting? Any new movies coming out? Usually I have Chris here to talk about movies and games and Animal Crossing and all that stuff, but he's not here. Talked about the turtle, talked about the tree frog. I went surfing on Monday. I was very excited. Tried to go surfing tonight, but the waves were not compatible with surfboards this evening where I was, at least not at the time I was. Sea critters live under the skirt of the seat. All right, how are we going to handle that, Todd? You got the idea, now expand upon it. You're getting married on Saturday. John, I don't know if I should believe you or not. I'm trying to decide. I'll decide later if I believe you. I'm already married, so I know you're not marrying me. I want to say congratulations, but John Dahl's a joker. I'm looking at Chris again, but he's not over there. I miss him. I do have him here, though. I got his face. Always looking at me. Move that back up so it's not in the way. All right. Sea creatures under there. Moray eels, huh? So like maybe this is fabric. That's what we're thinking here. And like maybe one's got its head like poking out. Like that. And on the other one, I feel like the other one needs to like slither out a little bit. Are they mean? I feel like they wouldn't be mean because they're hanging out with the king of the beach. Alright, so we got that one popping out there. That like that. This one's going over this guy's head. I can't stop thinking about the tree frog in my shower. He was pretty adorable. He was just sitting there with his eyes closed. I don't know what his deal was. I mean, my shower's made out of wood, and there's a lot of water in there, so it makes sense. All right, you're not joking? All right, well then congratulations, John. I still feel like you're joking. I'll find out from Mindy for sure. I know she'll say something. Torches? You want some flames? We need flames. How about the seat cushions and stuff? And the head. I mean, this is a big area for a throne. We need something going on there. And I'm going to have to look up more AELs because I'm not loving these. Congrats, John, by the way. Oh, hello, Ron's wife. How are you? This is great. Last week's video got okay views on YouTube. It got crazy views on Facebook, which was awesome. Hundreds, which was nice. Twitch, not too great yet, but last week was the first time we ever did that on Twitch. I think people missed it on Facebook. Because we originally were on Facebook, but it was kind of difficult, and we had some technical problems, and yeah, we fixed those, and now we, thanks to the donors, we're cross-streaming. Torches, where do I... Maybe, you know what, I'm gonna do some flames coming out of a couple of these bad boys. How about that? Just a couple, though. Just a couple friendly little trees. Oh, there we go, I'm turning to Bob Ross again. Happy little bamboos. Alright. So we got some teeth rolling. Waiting for the lag to catch up so I can read some comments in a minute. Got these guys. Let me look up some eels. I like the head. You think the head should look like a curling wave? Like up here? Could do like a dumping wave. Like this. Waves were big in Rhode Island this week. Mainly yesterday. I was not able to go surfing yesterday. I wish I was. Had to be home, which was fine. We had fun at the house. For those of you drawing along, if you haven't been here before and you don't know, if you hashtag #IJasonMadeDrew, I will try and check it out. I believe that Bree is the only one that has utilized that hashtag well, with the help of her dad. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice work, Jeff. That was a good suggestion, sure. How about cushions? I'm not feeling the cushions. This is definitely going to be on sand. Maybe some beach bushes back here. I don't know how I feel about beach bushes. Some Rosa rugosa. That's what we have out here in Rhode Island. Oh, I've got some Snapchatting and some Twitch going on my phone. I don't see any... What's happening on Twitch here? Did I get a subscriber or are people trying to chat? Nothing too exciting yet. All right. Coral cushions. Oh, how would that work? Coral. That sounds painful. Coral. Maybe like a coral pattern. Like something like this. Let me know what you think of this. If you hate it, that's fine. You can erase it. We are working digital. Kind of looks interesting. It's gonna take a while to color, but that's fine. I don't want them to overlap. Just make it like a pattern. Ouch, right? Brain coral. Oh, you guys are getting crazy. Alright. Still sounds painful. I'm gonna look up brain coral right now, real quick. I also need to look up eels. I have a general idea in my head what brain coral looks like. I do like ocean stuff, so I see quite a bit of it. Brain coral. You know, I like those brain flowers. If you've ever seen those at the nursery, those things are crazy. Actually. Alright. I've got ideas. Let's see. We'll do like big brain coral. That. Maybe we'll do one big one for the seat. Get rid of this. So what else is going on? We got John Dahl getting married this week, which is crazy. Should have got married at 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, John. I could have come down. Could have streamed it live. No, I'm just kidding. COVID's going on. I'm not coming to Kansas. But that would be cool. Getting a little too detailed for my preferences here. Engine asks for a pineapple on the top of the throne. I'll see if I can work one up on the top. I do like what's going on with the curl that Jeff Jakes had me put on there. But we'll see if we can work it in. For those of you who don't know, pineapples are a symbol of hospitality. I just happen to know that. This is a long sketch. If Chris were here, he'd be done already, and I'd be sitting here drawing brain coral. We're gonna have to grill him and ask him how his vacation was next week. It's making me think of like Brainiac or something from Superman. I'm gonna double check Facebook. I want to make sure that I'm not ignoring Facebook. John Dahl is the first. You know, John, you make me zip over there. I got John hitting me from every angle. You're gonna hit me from Twitch next? Twitch it up. Alright, what did Team Foy say? Thank you for the Great Throne comment. Ooh, pineapple is in every episode of Psych. Have they discussed in the show why that is, or is that just is that something the producers and stuff put in there and they don't talk about it? It just happens to be in there, kind of like Mickey Mouse is in almost every room in the Magic Kingdom. I remember when I was at the Disney Institute. It's in one of their animation rooms, and the wallpaper had a pattern on it. And I'm looking at all the patterns, and all of a sudden one of the little patterns wasn't the regular pattern anymore. It was a little Mickey Mouse head. But it almost looked like the rest of the pattern. Brain chair. That's correct, Ethan. It is a brain coral and surf beach king throne. All right, I think I'm probably going to start inking. I'm going to look up moray eel real quick because I want to make sure I get their heads right. They've got very distinctive faces. I love them. When I go to the Mystic Aquarium, I go and I check them out because they have great faces and they just kind of stare at you with their dead eyes. Don't tell them I said that. All right, they have tiny faces. Big bodies, tiny faces. And I sort of have like that lump for a head. I always enjoyed the two eels in The Little Mermaid. They're pretty cool. They're evil, but cool. I don't remember their names. I used to know their names. I know somebody will chime in with that. I'm feeling it's going to be Todd. Alright, this guy's going to have a bump. We'll get his eyes a little bit more forward. A little bit of an underbite. And I think we're good for them. As I'm inking, start thinking about colors. I'm gonna put the pineapple right here. I feel like that would be cool. If you disagree, please say so in the comments, and I may move it. Or I may not. Maybe it's got like maybe the brain's holding it up. A little bit. A little brain setting. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about that. But it's an idea. Get my streaming software open again so I can see what's going on. That looks good. You tried to comment on Twitch and it said nope. Have you been a subscriber to me on Twitch for more than 24 hours, John Dahl? If so, I need to figure out what's going on. Thank you for the Pinky in the Brain reference, Ethan. And yes, they do in fact have teeth. My guys have their mouths closed at the moment. Let's see. Oh, pineapple emoji. Thank you, Todd. All right, let's bring the sketching down to a low opacity. And let's get deciding on some stuff. Please chime in with colors now so that later on we can check things out. No, I've only been a Twitch user for about 5 minutes. All right, John Dahl, next week on Wednesday, you'll be able to hit all 3 at once. You can call dibs. It's verified accounts only, so if your account isn't verified, you can't chat. How do you get verified? Because, well, I must be verified by now. I've had a Twitch account for quite some time. I haven't been streaming, but I've been on here for a while. But mostly, I don't remember why. Oh, you know, I use my Twitch account for D&D Beyond, I believe. Is that right, Jeff? Do we use it for that? I'm keeping these guys happy. I want them to be happy eels. I feel like eels get a bad rap. We'll give them some... They have these funny little lines in them. Like they have have stretch marks. I'm going to get caught up in the drawing a little bit. It'll be a little hard for me to keep up with the chat. It's always nice having Chris here when he's not in Maine to help you with the chats. You might be on your honeymoon next Wednesday. I'm sure you'll have a phone on you. Oh, good. Well, then Addie can chat with me. I'm sure she's a good chatter. I almost guarantee she's a good chatter. Thank you, Jeff. I thought that's what we did. Yes, John, it is just you on Facebook, but that's okay. I think there's other people watching it. They're just not chiming in at the moment, which is fine. I would like you to chime in, but if you don't want to, that's fine. We had my buddy Franco on the Facebook last week. So I looked into getting people on here to replace Chris this week, but with COVID and everything and schools kind of opening but not opening and things like that, I didn't really want to push too hard on a few of my artist friends who either have kids or are teachers and comic artists at the same time. That's typically one thing that I do. I substitute teach when I am not working on a project for extra income. This is very brainy. But maybe in the future. I did talk to one artist that I'd really like to get on here. I will not name his name yet. But it sounds like if we do some planning, and if Chris isn't going to be here a week and we can get it all squared away, that at least he or she will be on here sometime, which would be super fun. I may talk to a couple other artists that I know that I am working on projects with that I would like to have on as guests as well. In case Chris has another blackout. I believe that's what happened the last time he was not here. I'm glad he doesn't have power loss this time. He's just on vacation. I'll be going on vacation soon, and I will make Chris come here and sit in my office and try to figure out how to stream. How are you going to stream from the Forge? Flotsam Jetson. Make the coral seat teal. Thank you for that suggestion. Dark brown for the arms might contrast the lighter colors for the coral and the bamboo. Jeff, that sounds good. You no longer see the Facebook stream. Did I get hit with the band stick? Not from me. But last week they did stop my stream saying that I was using music that did not belong to me, but the music that I do use is from the royalty-free YouTube library. And I put in a grievance with that, and they put my video back up. So it is possible that we are not streaming on Facebook anymore. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't troubleshoot that while I draw. But if that is the case, I will try to rectify it later. I am hopefully going to be in the process soon of creating some of my own music for our background music, so I don't ever run into that issue again. Because it seems even with royalty-free music, Facebook sometimes takes issue with it. The other thing that I have to do with Facebook is I have to choose a game in order to stream live. And since I am not streaming a game, I just have to choose a random game. Usually I choose one that has to do with art. I'm not quite sure why Facebook is behind the times when it comes to streaming. Even Twitch has artists live streaming. Live streaming is not exclusive to gaming, believe it or not. In fact, when TV went live, the first thing that they live streamed on television was not video games, so I'm not quite sure why that is the first and only option for the Facebook platform. I'm sure they have their reasons. The algorithms are not great. You are correct, Ethan. Sorry, I'm a little close on this. It's probably is that even exciting to see right now when I'm just doing all this? Apologize if it's not. I can zoom out a little bit. It's just easier for me to do all this detail when I'm a little closer. Does anybody else miss Chris's beautiful voice? I know I do. I wonder what he's doing right now. He's probably relaxing on the beach, looking at the stars. I hope John Dahl's going to Rhode Island for his honeymoon. He should. Alright, a pineapple. I have the general idea of what a pineapple looks like. I've had many, but I feel like I should look up a little bit of reference just in case. But we also don't go for perfection here. Jason may draw, so maybe I'll just fake it. And I did see Todd's emoji a minute ago, so there's that. Really hoping that we get some waves this week as I look at my surf throne here. I'd like to get back into the water. That's pineapple. Fix that up a tiny bit. Take a look from afar, throw away the sketch for a second. That is very brainy. Oops. Alright, we're in the inks here. Cancel. Let's take a look at these tiki heads. Do tikis usually have noses? I don't even know. I think some of them do. We'll give them a nose. Give them like a weird nose like this. What are you guys doing while you listen? Laundry? Washing dishes? Drawing pictures? Taking a cooking class online? Doing your homework? Just a reminder to you new viewers, please make sure you like and subscribe and or comment if you can. Anything you do to help out with the channel. We had some pretty good, a lot of likes, a few comments, and a lot of follows this week, which was pretty cool. It's really nice getting the new followers. We do need like 1,000 followers to start putting advertisements into our channel, which would help us make some extra cash and make this a little bit more worthwhile, as well as allow us to do some more interesting things for you guys. Again, the donations have been awesome for that kind of stuff. The reason why we are able to stream on 3 platforms right now is because we were able to sign up for the premium Streamlabs with the donations we got from you guys, which thank you so much. Super awesome. Oh, he's upset. This is the Tiki God when there are no waves. That's what I'm thinking. And then the other one is the when we have waves. Omaha. To the Henry Dorley Zoo. Oh, Car Museum, that's a good plan. Steak is also a good plan if you're a steak eater. If you're a vegetarian, that is not a good plan. Just putting that out there. I'm gonna put a little cleft in this guy's chin. This is the happy we've got waves face. This is not the face that we had earlier today because I went to the beach and there were no waves. I'm not going to say who I blame. What is that? Is that the fabric? That's the fabric. Tofu steak. That's probably not a good idea. I think that's just tofu. Adding the word steak next to it doesn't really work. I've had tofu and I like it, but it is not steak. Steak a tofu does not make. Oh, that's a pretty good rhyme. Mm-hmm. Nose. Maybe his nose will do this. So it always seems that show night is a little disappointing to the family every Wednesday. Sometimes we forget that I'm doing the show and they want to watch a movie. And it causes a bit of a rift because half of my family actually likes to watch the show and the other half doesn't. So, if the non-Jason May Draw half wants to watch a movie, they are either out of luck or they have to watch a movie by themselves because the other part of the family is going to watch this, which is fun. I'm glad that some of them like to watch it. Makes me happy. Alright, this is weird. This is pretty weird. I think I like it. I think I like it. What do you guys think so far? That's a little too close. It's getting a little tangenty. Boop. Whoa, hey now. This is kind of like a cobra head. I did a sticker a few years back where I made the hood of a cobra, the internal part of a ocean wave. Came out pretty cool. I should make some more of those stickers. I've had a few people ask me for them. I've been out for a while. Over in the description, there's some links to our Instagrams. There's links to our Threadless shops if you want to try to find a t-shirt or stretch pants. Chris has asked that I show the picture of Todd in the wrestling stretch pants. I will wait until Chris gets back before we unveil that onto your eyes. but that was a good time. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. Toe fake. I knew somebody was going to meld those together. Got some pointy 90s boards kicking back here. Seems like that's what everybody uses when they want to decorate with surfboards now, is sharp pointy 90s boards, because they're easy to get cheap. They're kind of hard to ride. I'm going to do my flames on a different layer, because I want to do some color holds on those. Not brown, contrary to current color. Alright, so if you have some ideas for colors, get them rolling in now. I think I'm going to color this weekend rather than do it live, because I think that will take quite some time. And I also want to do some stuff that I think will take a while. And we are already an hour in. It is educational. Brain coral, leatherback turtles, all that good stuff. I could draw wheat, maybe in another episode. I had no idea that you grew wheat, John Dahl. Avid wheat grower. Todd Moniz grows bamboo. True story. I have an inability to grow bamboo. Every time I plant it in my yard, it does not take. It is invasive though, so it's probably better. But I did make a big box so it can't spread. It's a pretty useful plant though. Also edible. Oh, so you have to be knowledgeable about agriculture, huh? I grew up in well, I guess I don't know if my town. Oh yeah, no, my town had cows too, because I was almost caught in a few stampedes next to my friend's house. There was cows. But yeah, I grew up in cow country in Connecticut. Not wheat country though, just corn. A lot of corn. We have a lot of corn around here too in Hopkinton, Rhode Island. A lot of corn. No sir, I don't like it. Let's try that again. Alright, so I think in the next 5 to 10 minutes I'll finish up inking this. If you guys have anything else to say for adding anything extra to it, you may say it now, so that I have it on file for later. I have the coloring ideas down, and what I'll do is I'll do a high-speed color video this weekend. I'll put it up on my YouTube channel and post that on my Twitter and my Facebook. Probably on my Instagram. And you guys can check that out. We can talk about it next week. I'm excited to have Chris back. We can find out what he did on his vacation next week. John Dahl won't be able to hear it, though, because he'll be on his honeymoon in Omaha. Never been to Omaha. Let's hide the sketch real quick. It's coming along pretty good. I think with what I have, the ideas that I have for lighting would be pretty cool. I don't know how I'm feeling about the bushes in the background. I might put a snow fence up, because I feel like if you're the king of the beach, the throne's going to be on the beach, right? So there's definitely going to be sand on the ground. That's staying. It may change shape and form a little bit as I color it, or as I move things around, but for the most part, there's the sand. And actually, I want the sand to go up and over this. Whoop. Little green. So remember, if you're drawing along and you're drawing your own throne, or if you're drawing along and you're working on your own comic, things like that, even if you're not drawing the theme of the week, feel free to hashtag iJasonMayDrew. I'd love to check out your pages or your comic panels or whatever the heck you are working on. I'd love to check it out. Do they have internet in Nebraska? No, I'm pretty sure they don't. Not at all. Starfish. What about a starfish? Actually, we call those sea stars now, according to the aquarium. That's correct. Omaha is definitely Spanish. I don't know what Omaha is. I don't know its origin. Find that out on your honeymoon, John Dahl, and let us know the week after next, please. All right. So I'm going to call this one Done Inking. And that's it, just ink. I will put together a video this weekend of me coloring this thing. I think you'll like it. I want to do some lighting, some cool like underwater lighting. Well, not underwater, but like that vibe. And I want those torches bouncing off of stuff. There's a lot of brain action going on. I want some highlights. And yeah, I think we'll leave it there for now. What are these eels doing? I mean, are they going to survive? I don't know. We'll find out next week, I guess. But I'll show you the finished product next week on the show too, just in case you guys don't have time to watch a high-speed coloring video of this. But if and when I do that, I'll probably post it on Monday evening, so you guys can check that out. If you're subscribed, you'll get a notification that says, "Hey, Jason uploaded the what are we calling this? Surf King Throne coloring video," and you can check it out then. But otherwise, please like, subscribe, comment, visit me on my social medias, chat with me, and yeah, check me out at jasonmay.com. Watch my other videos, like those, share those, all that good stuff. If anybody has anything else to say, this is your last chance before the octopus starts sweeping up the old clubhouse. Oh, thank you, Ethan. Ethan likes how the pineapple is getting cradled by the coral. I'll probably add to that a little bit because I feel like it needs a little bit behind it too, just to make sure it's stable. We don't want that pineapple falling over. What kind of hospitality would that be? Anyway, thank you again for taking your time and spending it with me not Chris, because Chris is on vacation. He took a vacation instead of drawing with you. You remember that for next week. Don't tell him I said this, but you give him a hard time next week. Okay? Don't tell him I said that. Ah, Jadal, stop with the toilet. Goodbye, Ethan. Thanks for the goodbye. Goodbye, everybody else. Thanks again. Take care. Well, I guess that went pretty well. Thanks.